Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is all the stuff that we need to make a stack cook meal in about 20-25 minutes. This is the top layer, cake, apple crisp. The middle is breaded chicken. And then we're gonna have the bottom, cheesy scallop potatoes. Doesn't that look good? Alright, we'll do it one, and that's the stack cooker. We'll do it one item at a time. Okay, we're gonna start with the apple crisp at the top layer. This is the apple pie filling. You just put that in. Of course, I use the Tupperware can opener to open it because it leaves no sharp edges, and I'm the one that will cut myself every time on a can. This is the apple pie filling. You can make this layer by itself too. You don't have to make it as part of a three-course meal. So I like all the extra. I'm such a mess. Is everybody else a messy cook? Okay, so spread it out on the bottom. And then if you have oatmeal cookies, you can use oatmeal cookies. I live in Hawaii, Makaha. Nowhere has oatmeal cookies. I don't know if there was a run on them or they don't bring them or what. But here is the cake mix. The classic white cake mix. You only use about half a bag. And you sprinkle it all on top. Just sprinkle it on top. Maybe like a quarter of the box. Bag or whatever. And then you put some butter on the top. And I have way too much butter cut up. But too much cut up is not a bad problem. Okay. This is layer one. This is going to go on the top. Okay, does that look good? All right. And we'll just throw it all. We'll just throw it all on anyway. What else am I going to do with it? And I have washed and disinfected my hands. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is the second layer. A bag of vegetables. I like broccoli and cauliflower. Not necessarily carrots, but that's what they had. So you lay that on the bottom of the middle section. And then the chicken, you rub it with mayonnaise. Now, I didn't tell my son I rubbed the chicken with mayonnaise because he probably wouldn't have eaten it. But he loved it. So you might have to do that with your kids. But you coat it with mayonnaise. The mayonnaise has fat in it. So it kind of browns it. So just rub the chicken with mayonnaise. Kind of evenly coat it. Yes, I make a mess every time I cook. And then you roll the the chicken in the breadcrumbs. And you put it in like that. You should kind of put the in the middle. And you need it. You can't put a lot in the middle. It cooks from the outside in. So anyway, if you layer it in like this, it works great. This is another part that you can do by itself. So sometimes when I'm cooking and I have my twins eating, they like to eat a lot. So I make another layer of chicken, and while we're eating the first batch, I'm making a second batch so they can have more. So this is like 3 pieces of chicken thighs. Does that look good? Does that look good? Okay, that looks good. Okay. Okay, we're moving on to the bottom layer, and I've never tried this before. I usually use what do you call that? Stuffing. Use stuffing, the stovetop stuffing, and I use rice. But we're gonna try this one. The microwave directions, you need sauce mix. I have that right here. And then I have the hot water. 2 cups of hot water. I think it's not as critical that it's hot if you're microwaving it anyway. 2 cups of hot water. I hope anyway. Because that's not super hot. And then 2/3 a cup of milk. Oops. And then you put in 2 tablespoons of butter. I like to cut it up. And you know what I forgot? I already forgot something to stir this with. But that's okay. I'm right in my kitchen. So I cut the butter up. Cut the butter up. And then it says... Where is my... I'm not gonna have a... I have tons of spoons. Alright, let me have a spoon. Okay, it says... Mix 2 cups hot water, 2/3 a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, and potatoes. This is when the potatoes go in. Okay, there we go. It looks good. We're gonna see how it turns out. Doesn't that look good? Okay, so how you cook it is, this is on the bottom, this one goes in the middle, and this one goes on the top. And then we put it in the microwave, just like that. Okay. There is the stack cooker. 20 minutes. And we'll be back. Okay, it's cooked. It's out of the oven. This is the apple crisp on the top. This is the chicken and vegetables. Doesn't it look so good? And this is the cheesy potatoes. If you think anything's not cooked all the way, all you have to do is put that item back into the microwave and cook it a little longer. But all of these look pretty good. And I'm going to take it with me to a party. So you just cover it with the seal and you're good to go. Okay, bye.